Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Edwin. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys how chemical engineers can migrate to Australia through the skill migration program. So if you're a chemical engineer, this video is for you. I'm Edwin. Welcome to my channel. If you've not subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button so that when I release a video, you're notified. So today is about chemical engineers. If you have one, if you're one, so just listen. I'm going to go to my PC and we'll run through the process of how you guys can come here as a chemical engineer. So I have to say again that I'm not a migration lawyer. Use all the information I'm going to give you today as a general advice. If you need services of a migration lawyer, it's advisable for you to find one in your country or close to where you're staying. So I'm going to run through you the step-by-step process on how you can come here as a chemical engineer. Thank you, Ed. You guys for chemical engineers how you can do your skill migration to come to Australia. The first thing we need to do is just to come to this Google page where you have the skill occupation list. We want to double check that chemical engineer is under the skill occupation list. So if we come to this section and then we type chemical engineer, and then we hit search. So that is fantastic. So the occupation is chemical engineer, and this is the ANZ score code. So this tells you the duties of a chemical engineer, which is fantastic, the entry level and the indication skill level as well. So everything you need to know about the task for, a chemical engineer is contained in this section. So we just go back to where we started from, and then we see the visa options for chemical engineer. 189, which is the federal sponsor visa, strict permanent resident visa. 190 is state sponsored, and then there are a lot of options for you guys. Then down to the last one, which is 186 employer sponsored visa. This is really good because you guys are eligible for all the visas in Australia. And this list shows you that this occupation is under the medium and long-term skill occupation list, and also under the critical skill occupation list. The assessing authority for chemical engineer in Australia is Engineers Australia. So this body is going to assess your qualification to show that it's, you know, in line with Australian qualifications. So all we need to do is hit here, and when we go to this website that we do the skills assessment, and I will come here and then hit for migrants, uh, migration skills assessment. So we just want to have a look at the fees. It shows you all the costs you're going to, incur in the process of you doing your skills assessment. So it depends on the pathway you're going for. And then this shows you how much you're going to pay depending on the assessment pathway or your engineer affiliation. And then if you have like your qualification in Australia, this is the amount you're going to pay depending on the pathway you're going through. So we also go back here, view migration skills assessments, and this will show you the steps. The first thing just to check your qualification, chemical engineer, understand the four engineering occupation categories. You have to choose an assessment pathway, get your application ready, submit your application, and then you receive an outcome based on what you've made. So the assessment pathways they're talking about here, you want to double check if you're engineering, if you obtain it in Australia, definitely is Australian qualification. Is it affiliated to Washington Accord? You have Dublin Signia Accord. So you have to choose this when you are making your application, or if it is not affiliated to any of these, you also have like a pathway which you can do. And that pathway you have to do your CDR where you have to write three projects, and then you submit it alongside other document to this body, and yeah, they're going to assess your document and give you an outcome. So that is it, guys. If you have positive skills assessment from this level, the next thing you want to do, just like every other person, is to come here and lodge expression of interest. We also have to mention here that you need English language test if you are making your application um with Engineers Australia. So it's very important that you get all of these things done. So you need English language test. So full list of documents you need to provide for your skills certification, English language test requirement, and ethical standard you have to follow in your application. So it's very if you hit on this downloadable document, it shows you all you need to know about this application, like yeah, the ethical standard, the English language test, the minimum score is expected. You need just say IELTS 6, but I would recommend you score above this because if you're going for like skill migration visa, you need to have is a point-based systems. You need to have at least 7 in your IELTS to have like 10 points. So very important for you guys. So, mhm. So back to this stage, you've gotten everything here. So all we need to do is just to come to the skill select where you lodge your expression of interest. So we come down to this page. So usually what I tell people to do when you come here, we hit expression of interest and then come down again. You just need to basically the expression of interest is just for you to enter your age, work experience, academic qualification, your English language score, and everything. The system is going to give you like a score at the end of the day. You have to be very careful when you're entering this because at the end of the day, if you're invited, you have to, you know, submit evidence to show that the claims you made in your application are true. So you just really need to be careful when you're filling this section. So all you need to do is if you come here and hit submit EOR, it will take you to a page where do you put in your data. So that is a guide for expression of interest. If you want to go to invitation rounds, like previous rounds, so that you see where chemical engineer stands as far as government invitation is concerned. So if we come down here, we go to November 2024, and then we scroll down again. We're looking for chemical engineer. You see, chemical engineer is here. This is federal sponsored visa 189, and then chemical engineer invited at 85 points. So that is really good. So all you need to do basically is to see how you can improve your points. You've gotten your skills assessment. You come to this page. You launch your expression of interest. It's also expected you go to individual state to see if you need to do registration of interest as well. And you have been invited and you apply for your visa and you wait to come here to work in your field as a chemical engineer. How interesting this is. So guys, if you like this video and you're a chemical engineer, hit that subscribe button so that next time when I release a video, you're being notified. The next video that is coming here is for primary school teachers who want to come to Australia. Just go through the video. It's going to explain to you everything you need to know as far as you coming here as a primary school teacher is concerned. Thanks guys. I will see you in my next video. Until then.